You'll have a certain pool of college coaches that love that athlete that plays multiple sports, even though they're a football coach or a basketball coach or whatever that designated sport is. Then you'll have some college coaches out there that would prefer you focus year round in that particular sport. So it's going to be very much relative. But what's important is, as a student athlete playing 3 sports, it's important that you identify what's going to be your number one. Try to rank them in order, even if they're really close. Try to rank them, and then understand the different recruiting timelines that come along with each individual sport. So that way, if they are close in terms of what we're shooting for, looking at playing college, we can be informed of every single aspect of the recruiting process as it's designated in that particular sport. That way we can exhaust all opportunities as they present themselves.
Yeah, I think it's important too to be smart around, like you talked about, like what is that best sport? What's that number one sport? What's that sport you want to get recruited for? If you're a female playing volleyball in the fall, you're playing basketball in the winter and running track in the spring, and you want to be a basketball player, but you're also playing club volleyball, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I think it's important that if you're going to play 3 sports at the high school level, if you are going to play a club or travel, that's the sport that you want to get recruited for, your best sport, maybe your favorite sport. So again, it's not necessarily a bad thing that you're a 3-sport athlete. Again, coaches kind of have their different opinion, but depending on the sport, if you're playing a high school sport instead of playing a travel sport that maybe overlaps in the same season, that could be a negative against you because you're missing out on maybe getting some more exposure, some opportunity to play against better kids. Again, it can really depend on the coach and what they're looking for. But again, from a student athlete standpoint, we always encourage do what you enjoy. You're in high school once. If you get the opportunity to play multiple sports and that's something you enjoy and something you're passionate about, take advantage of the opportunity certainly there.
Absolutely. And I would definitely say just reach out to us as well. Reach out to us, get your recruiting profile up and running if it's not already. And again, present some of those aspects to college coaches. I ask us, we'll be realistic as well about some of that guidelines when it comes to the recruiting process in the individual sports and what college coaches are looking for in those guidelines. Because in some cases, when we see our multi-sport student athletes, sometimes you really may not know what you want to do in college, and we can help you out with really what makes the most sense outside of passion, because that's number one, what you're most passionate about. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Click the logo to subscribe to our channel and watch the other videos for all things recruiting.